Belonging is a challenge facing our community. Like all vital signs areas, belonging has the power to influence each of the other areas which affect our quality of life in Waterloo region. People have a desire to belong to a community, to a culture, or to a cause. Belonging is the feeling we get when we see ourselves as integral to a community. Belonging is trust. Community belonging happens when we feel a sense of connection and trust, not just to the people who are similar to us, but also when we reach out and connect with a wide range of people outside of our traditional circles. By involving and engaging others, we foster a sense of belonging that helps us build a healthy and vibrant community. People generally agree on what it feels like to belong: happy, safe, content, relaxed, supported, valued, and accepted. People who don't feel like they belong often report lower levels of health and life satisfaction, and are much less likely to be satisfied with their own mental well-being. Belonging is also important to us as a community. When people don't feel they belong to their community, we all lose. Statistics show that people with lower levels of belonging are less likely to get involved in community events. They are also less likely to be satisfied with their community and with local government. When looking at our overall subjective sense of belonging, 88% of respondents to a recent survey reported a somewhat or very strong sense of belonging. However, a closer look reveals some considerable challenges. First of all, our community is actually experiencing a lukewarm sense of belonging. Just 31% of the 88% indicated that their sense of belonging was strong, while 57% have a lukewarm sense of belonging. Lukewarm belonging is not enough to make our community a better place to live, work, play, and raise a family. Secondly, there are a number of groups with considerably lower levels of belonging. Of those who identify as being lesbian, gay, bisexual, or other identified, only 36.9% reported a strong sense of belonging, compared to the 54.2% of those who identify as straight or heterosexual. Single adults living with children are twice as likely to report a weak sense of belonging as compared to couples with children. Our level of income affects our sense of belonging. Fewer residents with an annual income of less than $40,000 report a high sense of belonging when compared with residents earning $120,000 or more. Lastly, even for those who do feel a strong sense of belonging, these feelings don't seem to be translating into action. Over time, volunteering in Waterloo region is declining, donor levels are also declining, and few people are stepping up to vote. Things aren't adding up. If 88% of us feel even a lukewarm sense of belonging, then why are some groups like single parents and those from the LGBTQ community being left behind? Why isn't our community stepping up and taking responsibility for our future by volunteering, donating, and voting? It isn't easy to build a sense of community in a place as diverse and complex as Waterloo region. Waterloo region is growing and becoming even more diverse. We are already Canada's 10th largest municipality and are on track to surpass 750,000 people by 2031. While this growth means that more opportunities become available to us, it also means we are becoming a disconnected community. There are many ways to bring back those personal connections and rebuild our sense of community belonging. It can be as simple as chatting to your neighbor, or as ambitious as helping youth find their way in the world once they leave school. By including and engaging with others, we can foster a sense of belonging that helps us build a healthy and vibrant community. Our impact on belonging is enhanced when we incorporate the building blocks of belonging: feeling welcome, shared experiences, authentic interactions. When we feel like we matter to one another, it keeps us healthy as individuals. It also makes our community stronger. Although many people do feel they belong in Waterloo region, this feeling isn't always strong enough to translate into the kind of action needed to draw our marginalized residents into the life of our community. We need to take active steps to make sure that others feel welcome in our parks, in our neighborhoods, in our businesses, in our clubs, and in our cities. It involves creating opportunities for diverse groups of people to enjoy something together: a concert, a barbecue, a game of frisbee, or a walk around the neighborhood. We have an important choice to make. Are we willing to live with the consequences if we choose not to make belonging a priority for our community? It all starts with a choice, and that choice starts with you. Will you dare to belong? You can learn more about belonging and the other issue areas impacting our community at www.wrvitalsigns.ca.